but I must say I'm very grateful from coming from a family where my family comes, Joe Respicio's family, and having and an extension of the Tabayoyong family. Thank you for having us here today. Happy birthday, and wish you many, many more years to come.
Good.
Say something. What do you say about grandmama? Where's Brian? Where's the dad?
Happy birthday,
Grandmama.
Grandmama.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, who's next?
You know grandmama?
Describe Grandma.
Let's go, Azer.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
Just find it in your heart.
Grandmama.
But you give you gifts? That's okay. Thank you, Azer. Thank you.
There you go.
Where's your dad?
I don't know. They're lost.
Jasmine, come here.
Jasmine. Pass the microphone downstairs.
Jesse.
Did you say
Jasmine.
happy birthday to Grandma?
Junior will take it.
Junior.
Oh, Junior.
Brian Jr.
Yeah.
Okay, I have it. Okay,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Downstairs.
Ryan.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, little Lily.
Say something to grandma. Something nice to her.
Say your name.
I love you because.
Say your name. I love you, Grandma.
I like Grandmama is because I love my grandparents. And
She's pretty.
I like
Money.
the family that they gave me.
Yeah.
And plus all the food. And thank you for this road.
Okay.
And so we could be a family.
Rowie, come on.
What do you want to say to grandmama?
Happy birthday. You look pretty tonight. You're the best great grandma ever.
Jesse, come on. Jesse. Look, Jesse, look at me. Look at me, Jasmine.
Yes. Okay.
Down there.
Okay.
One more time, Junior.
Caleb doesn't want to do it. Caleb just wants to say happy birthday.
Okay, say it. Okay, get out.
He says no. That is an awkward answer, but I'll go with it.
Okay.
I love it.
I love it. Oh, I love you. I love your grandma.
Anybody else who wants to say something? Okay, let's just close in prayer, and I give the privilege to close us in prayer. Give it to the Faith John.
Yes.
Huh? Oh, wait.
Huh?
Wait. Okay, my husband wants to say something.
Okay.
Come up here.
I want to say something to response. Ako muna. Okay. Hello, Mom. Okay, this is Tess. I want to honor my mom because she's the kind of person who inspired me to be a very creative person as I am now. Yeah, I got that from her, especially love of gardening, um, love of arranging, fixing the house. She loves when we were still little ones. I used to see her always. She wanted our house to be always clean, but then me and G used to go out and she gets mad. And from there, I now realize that that was so important now that I'm adult. Now I've been thinking that all their strictness with us, there was a fruit for being like, for as a parent being strict, there's really a fruit that will come out from your siblings. So giving, so when your parents gets mad at you or give them some little advice, um, we young ones always hate that because it kills the time for us to get out and have happiness, have hang out with our friends. But then now as I grew up and have my own family, I now realize that her being strict is really, it gave me a lot of values. I'll not be like this if not for her being strict to us, especially me maybe because I love going out with hanging out with my friends too when I was in college. Okay, so
In college, you don't
no,
go
because
home.
I was, yeah,
Too
because
much.
I was studying there
Where
when
is
I was
Bing?
in college. But then I have a strong will and power to finish my college before I have to do dating with my husband now.
Never
So,
go home.
so because of their strictness, dad especially and mom, I put that in my head that I have to finish college because that is what they always feed us. They've been always telling us, you will stop studying if you will always go out and do nothing. So from that, when we come home, they're really very strict with us. I hope I need not to tell you how strict they are. Okay, so they don't like us to speak with boys. They don't like us to go dating. So when that was my turn, I was graduating fourth year college, and I know that I will be working after I graduate, and I applied for that, and I was so lucky also. After graduation, I was accepted as a teacher also
So you got
in
married.
St. Paul's, and then I went back to all the private schools, and then I went to Marino, and those are prestigious schools, girls' schools in the Philippines. I was just so lucky for having a parent like that, so I appreciate them being strict to us. For that, I honor you. Okay. Happy birthday. Happy
Happy
80th
birthday!
birthday.
Sa wakas na ka
Time to collect.
Bill.
Mom, I really appreciate you. I thank God for you. You are so intellectually inclined, even more than me. You know, yeah, she is. She is very good at computers. She's very good in typing. She's very good in advanced studies. If she is not 80 years old, maybe now
85.
she's in school. In college.
Yeah.
85, I mean.
Yes.
No, really. She oftentimes would persuade me to go to Hoover High to take Spanish lessons just so we could learn Spanish, you know, or even other types of learning at the school where they teach, ano tawag doon? What do you call those extracurricular adult education classes?
Yeah.
And I would go just for the learning thing, because she's very much inclined. She's very interested. And that's how I came to know a lot of things. She is very creative person, but the one thing that we didn't get is her sewing skill.
Yeah.
None of us learned how to sew. We know how, but
Simple, you can
not
sew.
as creative as she
Yeah.
could do it. And her number one is her love of God. That's how she is until now very active in the church ministries. She is even more popular than me in church. No, really. She's very much involved, and she loved to serve God.
Yes.
I love you, Mother, but it's time to collect.
Pass the hat. Okay, it's my turn. I'm the second to the oldest of 6. And I am so blessed to have wonderful parents that really raised us to be who we are right now. Yeah. Okay, as a young child, I know I was favored, mom. Was I? I don't know. Ask them.
You're always out.
You know why?
You stayed in
No,
the
this one
dormitory.
stayed in the dorm. I hate her. Whenever she came home before, she would ask us to clean. That's when she knows. Clean the house, clean the house.
She's always out.
She's always out dating with Respicio. We thought she was a saint, staying in the dorm, but every night out. I don't know what they do. At first, we thought she was very conservative. She was very conservative. Then her time was a hippie time. And sprocketites.
But she intentionally fell down the floor when they were skating because she saw Respicio. So Respicio took her first. That was the start of the day.
And he spoke English. My God. That guy with the beard and the dark glasses like what I'm using now. Long hair. The hippie. Is spoken in English. Dollar. But thank you, Mr. Respicio. I'm here now. I'm wearing a sandal. With a mustache, long hair, dark eyes. It's not for you. I'm still there. Oh no! And skinny pants. How would you believe? He is a very conservative person. Long dress, long blouse. She looks really manang. Manang Dilay. But when she saw Respicio, no more manang. Only dollar. But they would loan us the fare, the airline. When we came here, they tried to collect. Collect the money from the airline fare, plus the rent.